Hello, friends, brothers and sisters. The lion will roar is the word that I'm going to share. And I had read the story of a young woman who had been rescued by 3 lions. And afterwards I was contemplating, and the Lord said, the lion will roar. So I asked him what he wanted to say about that. Now, there were these men, I guess, that had wanted to abduct her. But these lions, this was in Africa, protected her. And that was just sort of amazing to me. So here's the word that he said. Zion is a place in communion with me. I will roar, and I will roar over my people. I will roar through my people. I will demonstrate my might in the midst of darkness. Even as the lion hunts by nighttime, will I hunt in the dark hour that is coming. I will roar over the earth, and there will be signs and wonders as never before. I am increasing faith in my beloveds, for without faith it is impossible to please God, I've said in my word. You cannot have the opportunity to stand in faith unless it's tested. Testing proves you and takes you to a deeper place of intimacy with me if you turn to me in the testing and trust in me to see you through. Apart from me, you can do nothing anyway, so in being tested, you learn to persevere and to stand patiently in the waiting for me to see you through. It is demanding, and it also crushes the flesh, that's for sure. So do not despise the testing, as it is working a greater glory in you. I have said that those who share in my suffering will share in my glory. That's a message you don't hear in the church very much these days, but it's the truth. It's brokenness that leads to power. I think it was Bishop Jakes that said, how did he say it? He said that pain is the crucible from which power is born. That's what he said. Okay. Romans 8:17, NIV version says, now if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory. Okay, and then the Lord continued, my glory is not attained by striving, it is attained by persevering in intimate relationship with me and my sufferings. Human thinking is always to escape any suffering. No one likes to suffer. I did not send my son to suffer without enduring pain in my own heart, knowing the humiliation he would have to endure. I am not delighted in you having to suffer. I want you to know wisdom and understanding. The person who never has to suffer has learned very little about life. That person doesn't know what it's like to comfort the sick or dying or the distraught and broken people. They will not be able to empathize with anyone except they gain my wisdom. I can give anyone compassion who asks for it, but those who never suffer seldom ask. Look around you and see if it's not so. A sensitive and compassionate soul is a rare commodity in today's world. Men's hearts have grown cold, but I am working a lasting and enduring work in you. I will have a body that is free from pride and arrogance and cold love. I will bless those who walk in forgiveness and kindness. I will bless those who bless and do not curse. Vengeance belongs to me alone. Retaliation is my job. It is not for you to judge. I do not judge by the sight of my eyes or the hearing of my ears, but I know what is in the heart of a man. You have to rely on what you observe, see, or hear, but I alone know what is in the heart of a human being. So rely not on your own judgment or opinions, but lean on me and ask me the questions you have. See if I'm not willing to answer you. Suffering is a part of growth in life. Rely on me to know whatever you need to know. Do not trust in your own judgments, but trust alone in me. I will give you the wisdom you need to understand others if you will but ask. I will show you how to love each other if you only ask. I've said whoever asks will receive, so keep on asking and you'll get answers that you need. Rely on me for all the wisdom and understanding you need, for I am pouring it out in this hour in abundance. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly of heart. Do not think of yourself as better than others. The Son of Man came to serve, so wash each other's feet. Serve one another. Pray for one another that you might be healed of all you need healing for. Lean on me, for I love you as no other loves you. I am your rescuer. I am your high tower. I am El Gabor, the mighty one of Israel. Nothing is too difficult for me. Rely on me for all you need. Come to me when you grow weary and fall down and are overwhelmed with this world you live in. I have an understanding heart, and I am always here for you. Nothing is too difficult for me. Call upon me, and you'll be saved from your enemies. Joel 3:16, the Lord also will roar from Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. The heavens and the earth will shake, but the Lord will be a shelter for his people and the strength of the children of Israel. Job 37:2-4 says, the Lord will also roar. No, listen. Listen to the roar of his voice, to the rumbling that comes from his mouth. He unleashes his lightning beneath the whole heaven and sends it to the ends of the earth. After that comes the sound of his roar. He thunders with his majestic voice. When his voice resounds, he holds nothing back. That's Job 37:2-4. Okay, Hosea 11:10-11. This is New King James. They shall walk after the Lord. He will roar like a lion. When he roars, his sons shall come trembling from the west. They shall come trembling like a bird from Egypt, like a dove from the land of Assyria. And I will let them dwell in their houses, says the Lord. Proverbs 28:1 says, the wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. And Isaiah 5:26-30 says, he will lift up a banner to the nations from afar and will whistle to them from the end of the earth. Surely they will come with speed, swiftly. No one will be weary or stumble among them. No one will slumber or sleep, nor will the belt on their loins be loosed, nor the strap of their sandals be broken. Those whose arrows are sharp and all their bows bent, their horses' hoofs will seem like flint and their wheels like a whirlwind. Their roaring will be like a lion. They will roar like young lions. Yes, they will roar and lay hold of the prey. They will carry, it away safely, and no one will deliver. In that day they will roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one looks to the land, behold, darkness and sorrow. The light is darkened by the clouds. That's powerful, huh? And reminds me of Joel also. Zechariah 9:15-16 says, the Lord of hosts will defend them. They will devour and subdue with sling stones. They shall drink and roar as if with wine. They shall be filled with blood like basins, like the corners of the altar. The Lord their God will save them in that day as the flock of his people, for they shall be like the jewels of a crown, lifted like a banner over his land. That's a very powerful word. God bless you.